Just tell me what you want to hear, since I'm feeling out with fear. Can't believe you're near, so let's stay right here. You're really making me see I love the good we can be here in your arms, counting all the stars. Oh, 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 when will you have time to keep me in your life? So, oh, oh, our past is forgotten, our stories rewritten.
Welcome to Gaming Morning Show, your favorite morning radio show that plays games. We're like an FM morning radio show, and since it's a weekday, we're on your favorite platform, just like we've been Monday through Friday since 2020. And of course on our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. So whether you're able to join us in the chat, or are lurking or listening, we're happy you're here. Who knows what today will bring? Maybe there will be amazing food inventions.
One hand for the taco says, one hand right below the taco ready to catch.
Eat the crunchy taco, catch it. Soft taco second.
That is brilliant.
I mean, we do like a good food topic. Put it on a pancake. Or maybe we'll celebrate someone's birthday.
Today, actor Peter Sarsgaard turns 52.
He's the pirate now.
Or meet a star of stage and screen.
Says I, gaming, doc gaming, sports doc gaming. Oh shoot, I have too many names.
Is that Keonstopher Reevkin? Or maybe I'll get to leave this box. I'm pretty okay in here. Okay, let's not get too ridiculous. I'm never getting out of here. But that's okay, because I'm here with you. Every weekday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. And whatever the heck time it is in the UK. Your search is over.
Beep, beep, longer beep.
You found Gaming Morning Show, and we're getting started right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in this Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for being here. We're so glad, as it is a kickoff to a new week, and it's a kickoff to a new month, and it's a kickoff with a new open, and it's going to be a heck of a show. But we're just going to do 3 hours. We're not changing anything about that. It's legitimately going to be 3 hours of fun planned for you with sports.gaming on the left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. It is a pleasure to be here this morning. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day wherever you may be doing so. Okay? Doesn't matter. It could be in the car. It could be from afar. It could be with a deer. It could be hanging out with the band Everclear. Doesn't matter. We're fine with it. Wherever you are. Good morning,
Not
Sean.
with a fox, not in a box,
Yep.
not with a goat, not on a boat,
Even if you forgot your coat.
not in the air, not with Bear.
Actually, I hope Bear is here. That'd be great. We need Bear.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. You seem like you're unsure. Like, were you out in the yard today and like Bear's not there?
It's just a matter of time before he gets bored and moves on, and we open the window and there's just nothing there.
I mean, I don't remember how long we signed his contract for, but another show, another morning radio show that plays games could be just waiting in the wings to take Bear from us. So
There's a couple houses for sale nearby. Maybe another gaming-based morning show moves in.
and they have a much more interesting view.
Yeah.
And open the curtain at like 6 a.m. instead of like midway through the first hour.
maybe they don't forget about it every now and then like we do.
Yeah, I mean, I like to prefer framing it as, we get caught up in other things that are going on in the show. Bear is never forgotten.
No.
Yeah, definitely not forgotten. I'll have you check your captions while we say good morning to Scott Chick, who is first in the chat. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here this morning.
First!
Says, comes in, sits down quietly and says, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you, Scott Chick. It's good to see you as well.
The Nintendo dogs live under Scott Chick's bed.
Also, let's get the show going. Woo, says Element.
Nice
And
chat!
it's already into our topic of the day, which we'll get to in just a few moments. It was a long weekend for us at GMS because we had no show on Friday, so I hope everybody had a great extended weekend. I hope that you all took your day off on Friday like we did on ours. So hopefully you are well rested and ready to go for this Monday. Coming up later this hour, we'll tell you about a 4-year-old boy who becomes the youngest person to publish a book. Next hour, the MTV Gong from the 1980s goes up for auction.
Nice.
Did you remember there was a 1980s MTV Gong?
No, but when I saw the picture, I was like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that thing.
That looks familiar.
It's going gong. That's what they'll say at the auction. It's true. Just a preview. You can almost hear it now, like I owned it. Already picked up a piece of history. Television history. Today is a trademark day of the day. It's Independent Artist Day. The trademark from nationaltoday.com is listed there, and it comes through onto this particular list of copy I have. It's World Cloud Security Day, World Party Day. Party on, Sean.
Party on, Wayne.
Drop of water is a grain of gold. American Circus Day, Community Garden Day, Fan Dance Day, Fish Fingers and Custard Day, National Chocolate Mousse Day, National Film Score Day, National Find a Rainbow Day, National Gray Day. It's also National Inspiring Joy Day, National Tweed Day, NCCA Anniversary, Paraprofessional Appreciation Day, Pony Express Day, and Weed Out Hate Day, among the other days of the day today on this morning radio show that plays games.
Nice.
Happy National Gray Day. Thank you for throwing the tacos in the chat.
Yeah. Those are the backup tacos.
And until Gray shows up to report for National Gray Day himself, will he be using substitute tacos? Yeah. Okay, so I have to admit, when I read Fish, Fingers, and Custard Day, the first place I thought of are those who are joining us from the UK. And Scott Chick did not disappoint, saying the 11th Doctor loves some fish fingers and custard. I don't know if I necessarily know, Scott Chick, who the 11th Doctor is. Should I?
Who?
The 11th Doctor?
Who?
Oh.
I think it's a Doctor Who thing.
Oh. Woof. Right over my head.
I also am not super familiar with Doctor Who, though, so that's where my knowledge ends.
Guess what? You are absolutely correct. Congratulations, Sports Talk Gaming. You are one of life's winners.
Correct.
Wow. Doctor Who. Meaning the 11th Doctor loves fish fingers and custard. Gotcha. That's a really bad, circular joke, but yeah, whatever. No, which Doctor? Doctor Who! First base. Good morning to Mel B on YouTube. It's good to see you. Says, we call them fish sticks. Yeah, well, maybe we do. Fish sticks and custard? That's still not a combination I was familiar with until today. Bizarre. All right, so there you go. It's don't go to work unless it's fun day. So we're asking you the question of the day. What is the aspect of your job that makes it fun? What makes going to work fun for you? That is our topic of the day because it's different for everyone, I imagine. What is the reason that you like going to work? Let us know in the chat. We would like to know. Elman has already answered this. Says, what makes my job fun? being able to assist a child in crisis and hoping to be able to to be the relief, or be the first one to assist and hope to help as much as I can during a situation.
Nice.
And so for Element, it sounds like the fun comes from kind of the mission.
Sounds like it.
I'm reading that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I interpret it.
And so that's
Wow.
one aspect that can make jobs fun, right? Is the actual work itself, or maybe the purpose of the work itself. It can certainly make a job fun. Let us know what you think. What makes your job fun? Certainly can let us know in the chat. Also grab this hour's bingo card, ! Bingo. Today's word of the day is tell.
You're going to tell us?
Yes.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited for you to tell us.
The word of the day is tell.
Oh, well, I can't tell you. I don't know what it is. You have to tell me.
Third base. Element says, I don't know what Doctor Who. Who is the Doctor? Doctor Who is a popular television program in the, I was about to say the state of the UK, and we'll
Upstate Western New York.
we'll just go with it. The whole entire state of the UK is watching it. Isn't that something like you can call it a country state, right?
Yeah. The idea of like a nation state,
Yes.
yeah, is a lot different than we kind of hijacked that word, and we're like, that word means different things now.
Which will definitely not confuse anybody, will it?
Yeah, having taken I took a couple, I took an international relations class and a geopolitics class when I was in college, just for like GEs. And that was initially the most confusing thing, was how the word state is used in a lot of literature in those fields.
That's confusing.
Yeah.
But that's why we're united.
Yeah. In our confusion.
And united in our confusion. And also, worth mentioning too, we also are of America, which definitely rules out other Americas that you could otherwise get confused by, say, North, Central, or South.
Yeah, it's not like half of the continents.
Yeah. Well, that's lucky. Scott Chick says, what makes my job fun? Avoiding 90-year-olds' right hooks certainly keeps me going.
Nice.
Gonna get you. Gonna get you. Watch out.
Good thing they generally move slow.
Oh, sorry. I might get you. Why are they making the slow motion noise when they roll? Mel B says, you work in a nursing home, Scott Chick. Quiet I Am Gaming is here. Good morning and nice Monday chat to you.
Nice chat.
Not sure if there's anything about my job I would call fun. It's certainly never boring.
Ooh, that's a loud PlayStation this one.
PlayStation's ready to go. I'm gonna get into sports.gaming's ears. Quiet Eye Gaming, yeah, that's a good question. Is your job actually fun versus do you have moments of fun? I'll say that I had one job where I stayed longer, not because the work was fun, but because it was fun to hang out with the people that I worked with. Nice shot.
Thank you.
Starting off the week hot, I see. So for me, if I were to answer that question from a several jobs ago, it was I stayed longer than I should have because of the people I worked with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like-
I've had those too.
Yeah, like going to the job was not. It wasn't even like close to god awful. I've been lucky in that respect. I've never had a job where I just absolutely despise going there every day.
I've had those too.
Okay, to say they've been close, but nothing too gosh awful. Hit the post. Yeah, and I don't know what the right answer to is. Like, can you find a job where everything about it is fun? I don't know. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be tough.
I mean,
I think the people I work with definitely make my job fun. But also working with patients can make the job really fun, especially working in a medical field where I see people frequently enough that I can really get to know my patients. That can be enjoyable. But also just the nature of the work I do, where people usually look forward to coming and feel better when they leave. Like, that's really rewarding, and that can be fun, especially when you have a patient come in that is less than in a good mood, for whatever reason. Sometimes it's because they're in pain, sometimes it's just because I get a lot of like, well, I don't know why I'm right here. My wife made this appointment for me. And it takes a while to kind of win those people over, but it's really fun going from that to convincing them why they should be there, and then treating them and them seeing like, oh, this was really good. So those are good days.
That's awesome to hear. Yeah. When you can have moments of surprised happiness at work, like, that's kind of cool for the person. Like, the customer shows up and is like, this is going to be a horrible experience, and ends up becoming a good experience. That's cool.
I like it.
Yeah, I think the closest I had was a recent job where most everything that I did every day was great. It was good. Like, nothing about it was dreadful, but just still, not everything about it was fun. And that's why I say I think if I had any chance at it, would have been that last piece of work, and so much of it was pretty good. So it's tough to find. So that's why I'll tell you more about the day and specifically why it exists. We'll have that coming up later in the show. So Scott Chick says, yeah, works specifically in the dementia unit. Would be surprised how fast some of the elderly folks are.
Well, that was just bad luck.
What do you think of the egg so far?
It's bouncy. Not beach ball bouncy. Unexpected bouncy.
There's no Madagascar effect.
Nope.
What was it called?
Magnus effect.
Magnus effect.
Nice.
I had expected the egg to like crack.
Yeah, that'd be. Just get smaller. As
something like that, yeah.
Goes.
Like, or like certain sides of it would start breaking, and then when it got hit on that side, like, it was harder to hit for some reason.
Yeah, it's a pretty sturdy egg.
It's got to be one of those like filled with like delicious chocolate type eggs. Maybe it's an egg from a golden goose.
I want it now.
Oof, that was close. Almost hit the post. Yeah, well, it's cool to hear how many of you enjoy aspects of the purpose of the work, because I think that makes life a lot easier.
A lot of explosions all of a sudden.
Well, I was wondering if they had disabled that because there's unlimited boost, you know? But nope.
Turns out no.
Oh, and so we didn't get in here over the weekend. So April 1st was on Saturday, and I was playing Apex Legends yesterday, and it turns out that they have the April Fool's mode back, where if you ping doors or weapons or ordnance, you know, a variety of things, it ends up turning into a unknown Mozambique. So it's not an actual Mozambique. It's one that acts like a sniper rifle, another one that acts like an AR, another one that acts like a burst gun. You know, you get the idea. So I was like, oh, I should go into Rocket League and see if they brought back the guy shouting from the stands. Yeah! This is Rocket League!
Oh, that was so entertaining.
When I say rocket, you say league. That was their April Fool's prank from last year. It was great. And Sean and I didn't know that there was going to be Man, that rode the cone of egg all the way down, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Sean and I didn't know that was going to be in the game, so we're sitting there playing one night recreationally, and we're like, what is that sound? Or do we play it on the show so much we don't notice the person yelling? We were thoroughly confused. One national title game happened over the weekend for college basketball. Several national championship games happened because there was also different levels of women's basketball championship this weekend. But also the Division I one happened yesterday, so we'll talk about that coming up in sports. That's going to be at 7:50 tonight. It's the men's national title game. Next hour, we'll have list of the day for you. And then coming up later this hour, 6:50, we'll have birthdays this day in gaming history. Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News coming up at the conclusion of this game of Rocket League. I got to see Sean yesterday in person. Had dinner together. Had the delicious chicken taquitos from one hefty wife. Fan favorite.
They're so good.
And we tried the viral fruit roll-up thing.
Which I didn't even know about until yesterday.
Oh, so I should probably explain background then. So there's a TikTok that apparently originally showed up in like 2021, but has since taken off again this year because they made some change to the original version of it. But long story short, you take fruit roll-ups and you fill them up with ice cream and kind of press them shut, and they end up hardening the fruit roll-up, and it makes like a crunchy outer shell filled with ice cream. And I don't know, all in all, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought they're pretty tasty. They the worst part was most of it was crunchy, but then the parts that weren't crunchy, because it was cold and crunchy, led me to eat it in a way I wouldn't usually eat a fruit roll-up, and so it got stuck like way in the back of my teeth. It was hard to get out.
Yeah. I don't really love fruit roll-ups to begin with, partially because they always seem to find different places in my mouth to be there for a couple of years. It's really not hygienic. And it was fine. I think the best flavor combination we had, I think blue raspberry, fruit punch, and then like a tropical fruit roll-up. Does that sound right?
I think so.
And the blue raspberry with vanilla ice cream kind of won out.
Yeah, oh, so good.
I think Hefty Wife's hypothesis of it being better with sorbet was wrong.
Yeah. No, the ice cream one was better.
Wait, it is sorbet, and it's sherbet. It was sorbet.
Sherbet.
Sorbet. Good morning to IMJF Downs. It's good to see you, official cartographer and diagramographer of Gaming Morning Show is checking in. It's good to see you. Today is Don't Go to Work Unless It's Fun Day. So asking you, what makes your job fun? It is 6:30. What? 6:30 on the West Coast, 9:30 on the East Coast, 2:30 for those watching GMS in the UK. It's a new open day. We'll play the open every single hour leading into Gaming Morning Show. But right now it's time to get the news, video game headlines you need to know. Hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Monday, April 3rd, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. First up, we pay tribute to the fallen, the No Mores, the going away forever's. Marvel's Adventures is coming to an end as it has gotten its last patch ever. The game will also be delisted on September 30th. So if you were holding out until the game was done being developed, you got a few months, so get on it. The last update ever, patch 2.8 for Marvel's Avengers, has been added, which adds some final features and bug fixes to the game before it gets delisted later this year. The patch was announced via a blog post, and it also thanks players for their support. The patch focuses on introducing some final features, including a host of fixes and unlocking many of the game's cosmetics for basically everybody. It removes shipments and hero challenge cards, the systems that were put in place as part of like a rewards system and marketplace. Those are all gone. And it also updates to automatically convert your credit balance into in-game resources, and et cetera, et cetera. So if you want to check out the game, it looks like all of the content is easily accessible now. So you can check that out. Downs asks, does delisted mean one can't play it anymore? To my knowledge, yes, because I believe this is a game that requires you to always be connected. Delisted usually just means it's not going to be on the stores anymore. For a lot of single player games, that means if you have them in your library, you can still play them. But a game that requires access to their servers constantly, I don't know if they're planning on supporting the servers themselves after September 30th. But my guess is they're just going to move on entirely. So enjoy it this summer before it's gone.
I'm just happy. I was thinking about this. Like, this game could have been someone's like favorite game, right? And now it's gone because it just didn't happen to hit whatever critical mass, you know, the developer and publisher decided they needed to have in order to maintain it. And I was like, thank goodness Apex Legends has found critical mass, because I'd be really sad if the one game I play went away permanently. And I'm shocked as hell, given how much, like, even since we've been doing this show, Sean, how many people come in and start talking about Marvel movies, how a game based around a Marvel IP just didn't make it. Like, that is shocking to me.
And part of it was missing the mark in terms of where these live service action games were going. They really dug into, spending money to unlock cosmetics and the gambling of buying resources in order to possibly unlock special things in the game. Like it seems like last generation live service game, on top of the story wasn't enough to counterbalance for that, and it was buggy. And so it had too many strikes against it to succeed well out of the gate. And a game like this, big budget Marvel's Avenger game, it gets that big buzz. It's hard to overcome that. This isn't your indie game or your small developer like a I can't think of the space game that was notoriously bad, and then they finally.
Yes. Life.
You know exactly what I'm.
Mars.
Life finds.
Nope. Dead Man's Sky. No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. This isn't a No Man's Sky where, they have a small team, they can just fix it over time, and then they've eventually delivered on the promises. This was a game that needed to come out and be what people wanted, and it wasn't. So it makes sense. And there were other Marvel-backed games like Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales, and even Guardians of the Galaxy that performed much better than this. Or in the case of Guardians of the Galaxy, wasn't like a home run, but that's a single-player game that doesn't require the constant upkeep of patches and servers and whatnot. Doesn't surprise me too much. And I never gave it a chance. It came out, and I was like,
that didn't help
yes.
either. Yeah.
In our second piece of news, some Tetris news. With the Tetris movie coming out, there have been a lot more profile opportunities for the Tetris founders. And they've done quite a few interviews around the movie. And in this interview, they say that the future of Tetris could involve esports and medical devices, which is a fun headline. This is Kat Bailey of IGN. The medical devices side of it is actually a follow-up of things that I know I've talked about. I don't know if it's been on the show or not. And that's the fact that there have been multiple studies to suggest that Tetris is quite useful in treatment situations for both PTSD and Alzheimer's. So the developers, the original creators of Tetris, think that it would do well as a simple device used for treatment for those conditions. So maybe we'll see more and more Tetris branded medical devices as we go. And then on the esports side of thing, I don't see that happening. We've had some competitive Tetris stuff. You have your classic 2-player Tetris games where it's not really a 2-player game, but the better you do, it throws more junk onto the other player's screen. And then we had that Tetris 100 game. That was the Tetris Battle Royale, which was fun for about 2 or 3 times playing through. And then you're like, all right, I'm all Tetrised out. I'll see you later. Goodbye. So I don't see it being an esport thing, but maybe they have something in their minds that I don't know. Tetris. Blocks falling down. Gotta catch them all. And then in our last piece of news, a late story that surely everyone's heard by now, but I wanted to include here. Number one, because it's a Monday and there was nothing else to talk about. But number two, it's big news, and I want to put it out there officially that E3 2023 has been canceled. This is Marcus Stewart of Game Informer. There's not much else to say. We've talked about it throughout last week, and it would have been the perfect in cap to the week of news of this developer pulled out, this developer pulled out, to finish the week with E3 was canceled. But they waited until we were done with the show to break the news. So E3 this year is no more, which is not a surprise based on how everyone else was jumping ship there at the end. In the official E3 Twitter account, they just put out a simple announcement that says, quote, ReedPop and the Entertainment Software Association, ESA, have announced that both the digital and physical events for E3 2023 are canceled. So that's okay. We'll see. We have a lot of other June stuff getting announced. We already talked about some last week, but it's official that PlayStation is also going to do a big showcase in June. There were rumors floating around, and then they posted on their official Twitter that it was indeed going to happen. We don't have a day and date for that event, but we know it's around that same time in June. So June's going to be exciting, just spread out a little bit more amongst all of these other events. So look forward to schedules coming out over the next month or so.
Man, they tried.
And it might come back. They haven't said that this is the end of E3, although this is probably the end of E3. It's just specifically E3 2023. So we'll see if they try to pull something back next year. My guess is if they do try to bring it back, they'll wait longer, and then we'll be talking more of a 2025, come back with something different or big. That would make sense rather than just every year they try and don't get the buzz and have to cancel it. That's not sustainable. So we'll see what they end up doing. We'll talk about it next year. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what's out today. Creed Rise to Glory is out on PlayStation 5. Brinefall is out on PC. The Thieves is out on PC.
PPC?
Now it's on PC. I put PS, but that's my shortcut for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, but this was out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to The Blocks Shoot at You. Out on PC.
The Blocks Shoot at You. I think I know what that game does. Yeah, The Blocks Shoot at You.
What kind of game mechanics do you think this game has?
I think like there's gonna be like blocks.
Uh-huh.
And then they're gonna shoot at you.
Oh no.
Wow. All right, well there you go. The Blocks Shoot at You. It is our name of the morning, can become name of the month. It is the first name of the morning for the month of April, which means we are in the first full week of April, which also means that you're gonna have a chance to find out who our name of the month was for the month of March. We'll give you all the finalists coming up tomorrow on the same morning radio show that plays games. And then if you're a Patreon subscriber, which nearly 30 of you are, you'll have access to those particular games. Well, at least the winner of it, with a name of the month giveaway coming up on Thursday. At least the entries will have to be in by Thursday. So check it out, patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show to learn more about our Patreon subscriptions. And thank you, Sean, for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News.
You bet.
All right, 6:41. We are moving right along on this rapid-fire paced game morning show. It's called Gaming Morning Show. Wow, just nuts how we got from 6:17 to 6:30. I was baffled. So Let's say hi to Bear Bear and Eagle Eagle the Mathematical before we forget. Hi.
Hi, those people.
It's good to see you all. Weather looks nice out there.
The weather outside is not frightful.
What a good Eagle Eagle the Mathematical.
He's pretty fantastic.
All right. We'll ask Eagle Eagle for some math problems later on the show, but right now,
You can news if you wanna.
it's time to track the story that we're tracking at this hour and tell you about it. That's right. We tell you the stories that we're tracking at this hour. It's not just for us. We already knew. We're telling you now, as it were. All right. Let's start off with this story from Ben Hooper of UPI. It says a story of a 4-year-old boy who's become the youngest person to ever have a book published. Ben Hooper writes that apparently a 4-year-old from United Arab Emirates became the world's youngest person to publish a book at 4 years and 218 days. That's how old this person is officially. Guinness World Records said that the 4-year and 218 days old published the book The Elephant, Saeed and the Bear. Saeed and the Bear. The record was verified when the book sold 1,000 copies. The book is about kindness and friendship, said he was inspired by his sister, who holds the Guinness World Records title for youngest person to publish a bilingual book and youngest person to publish a bilingual book series.
Wow.
That's awesome. Quote, I love my sister so much, and I enjoy playing with her all the time. We read, write, draw, and do so many activities together. I wrote my book, inspired by her, as I felt I could have my own book too.
That's adorable.
4 years old. Author.
So cute.
Guinness World Record holder. It's not bad. I made an executive decision and moved away from the egg game.
Yeah. It was fun to try out though. It wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. It bounced fairly predictably. But yeah, the ball's better.
We needed to be able to fit the show too. Did it take us that long to load into that game, or did the game just take that long?
I think the game just took
Wow.
that long.
I mean, the only
And
thing
in a way that this one could too. It was just one of those fluke things.
I do miss my unlimited boost.
Yeah, that was nice. I did catch myself for a while, even though I immediately noticed that it was unlimited boost. I caught myself going in my normal patterns to try to pick up more boost.
Yeah, and I was even one time trying to go off screen to grab my orb instead of defending, like everybody loves when playing with me, right? Everybody?
Well, you gotta have full boost for collections.
Exactly. I'm happy you get it.
It's a completionist thing.
Yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't me trying to do that for the purpose of completionist reasons, I wouldn't do it. I'm happy you get me. Melby says, how old? 4 years, 218 days. Published the book The Elephant, Saeed and the Bear. Nice. By the way, I barely squeaked out 100 points in the the first game. I had 108.
Nice.
It was a little bit concerning there, chat, for a second. Hey, we're playing with Sir Isaac Newton.
Yeah, we are.
Welcome back, Sir Isaac Newton.
Thought you were dead. Turns out you were just playing Rocket League this whole time.
Why'd you stop doing science stuff? Oh, I was just playing Rocket League. I saw a clip. Oh, it's from Big Bang Theory. There was one line where Penny was spouting off some sort of like scientific thing that I didn't follow, and then goes, oh, and also Fig Newtons were not named after the scientists; they were named after a town in Massachusetts, which I honestly didn't know.
I didn't either.
So thank you, YouTube Shorts, for helping me out with knowledge of fruit and cake.
Nice shot.
Melby says, oh, okay, I thought you said 419 days. I did start to even say years. But yes, 4 years, 419 days. The kid really didn't want to be known past 4 years old, so... How old are you? I'm 4 years and 10,923 days. Melby had a high heart rate, was a little scared this weekend. What was your weekend like? Sean and I got together yesterday for dinner. I mentioned that. I tried to watch a whole bunch of sports play in the rain. Not advantageous weather for the type of sports that I was trying to watch.
Nice.
Actually got you an assist for once.
Yeah, you did.
Like, the way the things usually go, I usually would not be the last to hit that. But I did it! Really?
Hey, they knew we were trying to get back on the clock.
Okay, alright. Good assist, good assist. Sir Isaac Newton, your MVP and inventor of the Fig Newton. Probably. I scored over 100 points. Not bad for a first hour of Gaming Morning Show. I'm pretty happy with the gameplay so far. Coming up, final hour crew today, we're going to play Minecraft Monday. Last we left off, I think we both died in a cave because we found cave spiders.
Yes, but we collected all of the stuff. We got back home. We had a little snooze. Now we can load back up and go explore that mine shaft.
My kids started playing Animal Crossing. They had asked to get that from Gamefly. And I didn't realize Animal Crossing was, if you set the game down for an hour, only an hour's worth of time goes through. It's challenging.
It's real life.
So, yeah.
Buy a house and go heavily into debt and spend the rest of the game paying it off. It's a brutal game.
6:49 West Coast time. It's 9:49 out east. It is 2:49 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Quiet says he invented Fig Newtons and gravity. Truly a renaissance man. Yeah, made them both.
Yeah.
It's amazing how Sir Isaac Newton can move the planets and the moon and the poles, all the things that probably contribute to gravity.
He also, him and someone else like concurrently invented calculus.
Invented calculus?
Yeah.
So he's to blame.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Sean.
Yeah. I had to make sure I had the right side because one side has my name and address.
Does gravity have anything to do with the planets?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I said that, I wasn't like too far off.
No, you were fine.
Sick. So I really didn't even need to check with you.
Well, I mean, it's always nice to have these little chats that
Yeah, that's
no one
true.
else can hear.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Your hat looks really nice.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. You're wearing red.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, let's go back.
Pluto, the best damn planet in the world.
All right, 6:50 on this morning radio show that plays games. Thank you for being here, Sean and Hefty. You can follow us at WatchGMS on Twitter. You can also find us on Instagram at Gaming Morning Show. Today is, among other days of the day, National Gray Day, World Party Day, A Drop of Water in a Grain of Gold, and National Tweed Day. So those are among the days of the day on this morning radio show that plays games. Right now it's time for birthdays this day in gaming history. If you know someone celebrating a birthday, someone who's getting another year older, doesn't matter if it's you or someone tangentially associated with you, we'll still be so kind as to wish them a happy birthday. Please let us know, because we would like to celebrate with you. So we'll start with celebrity birthdays today, of which there are many. I mean, like, this list was ample. There's a plentiful harvest in the world of celebrity birthdays today.
I'm excited for our first one. What are the odds?
Today, surprisingly, singer Wayne Newton turns 81.
Fun fact, he was the grandson of Sir Isaac Newton. Not true.
Imagine.
But he was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1976.
Oh, okay. Well, turns 81 and is going to start playing Rocket League with his distant uncle. Today, actor Alec Baldwin is 65.
Alec first hosted SNL in 1990 with musical guests the B-52s.
Rock Lobster. And Love Shack. I want to know why they go to the SNL database.
Yeah, they go to that one pretty hard, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't had as many, so-and-so was on a random episode of Friends, so we do have that, but...
Right.
Yeah. Let's see, actor David Hyde Pierce is 64 today.
He recently appeared on the show Julia as her husband, Paul Child.
Show Julia.
Yeah.
Is that after the movie Julia?
I have no idea.
Because wasn't there a movie about Julia Child?
Yeah?
I mean, I don't know why on earth I'm trying to, discredit someone who writes about shows and movies, considering I don't watch a lot of them.
Right.
But I'm genuinely curious. Was shortly after because it said recently, after the movie Julia, they came out with a show as well?
So, yeah, the show started last year. Yeah, and there was just there was a movie called Julia.
Huh.
But
Look
looks
at me.
looks like Julia, the movie about Julia Child that was just called Julia was more of a documentary,
Oh.
whereas this is more of a scripted.
Okay. Thank you for letting me take that side trip. Side quest, to use,
Side quest.
to use video game vernacular. Today, comedian actor Eddie Murphy turned 62.
Eddie's first feature film was 48 Hours in 1982.
Well, okay. Sebastian Bach, rocker, turns 55 today.
His middle name is Philip.
Sebastian Philip Bach. Is his birth certificate name Sebastian Bach?
It sure doesn't seem like it should be,
But it probably is.
but it probably is.
Could you imagine if he's related to Johann Sebastian Bach?
It's a farce. We've been lied to. His real name is Sebastian Philip Bierk. Bierk.
So this whole time I'm sitting there thinking he changed his last name, or his first name, and he changed his last name.
Changed his last name.
Gotcha. Actor Ben Mendelsohn.
I think it's just Mendelssohn.
Mendelssohn turns 54 today.
It's Mendelssohn, but you have to hiccup it. Mendelssohn. He's portrayed both Henry IV and George VI in different movies. It's good it was in different movies, because it'd be confusing if it was in the same movie.
That guy wasn't he just out here as Henry IV?
Has to wear a name tag to make sure you keep him straight.
It's like his mustache is half falling off as he changes characters. Today, Jenny Garth turns 51.
Jenny is originally from Urbana, Illinois.
Oh, I love Urbana this time of year.
Yeah, home of University of Illinois. or at least one of their campuses.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's part of Champaign County, which is where Champaign, Illinois, is where the University of Illinois is. Of course, you can go to Carley Park, which is just west of Urbana High School. There's a statue of Abraham Lincoln there.
The Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, the Abraham Lincoln. And of course, Diane Wolfe Marlin, the current mayor of this city that, off the top of my head, is around 11.9 square miles.
Fun fact, her middle name is also Philip.
Diane Wolfe Philip Marlin. It's also notable for sharing the campus of the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign with its twin city of Champaign. Champaign, Illinois is a fun town name.
Yeah.
If you want to watch Severance on Apple TV Plus, you'll see actor Adam Scott, and he turns 50 today.
Nice. He appeared as a contestant on Celebrity Escape Room.
Coincidentally enough, that is the premise for Severance on Apple TV Plus. Contestant on Celebrity Escape Room. Today, Kobe Smulders, actress, turns 41.
She's set to reprise her role as Maria Hill in the upcoming Secret Invasion miniseries on Disney+.
Who's Maria Hill?
She's in the Marvel movies.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
She is a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, but not from the show Agents.
Actress Rachel Bloom is 36.
She once appeared in an episode of How I Met Your Mother. Speaking of Kobe Smulders.
For some reason, Kobe Smulders, since I was watching How I Met Your Mother and then Tangled came out, and there's that part where one of the protagonists, Eugene, right, has to give the smolder.
Yeah.
I think of Kobe Smulders.
The Kobe Smulders.
Yeah, the Kobe Smulders. Model Paris Jackson turns 25 today.
Paris recently appeared on the Prime series Swarm.
Is that how Amazon Prime is referred to nowadays? It's just Prime?
Apparently.
Autobots.
Or maybe they're judging that series. That series is a Prime series.
Like USDA Prime cut beef. Guitarist Mick Mars of Motley Crue is 67. Singer-guitarist Mike Ness of Social Distortion is 61. In fact, there's a lot of guitarists, as guitarist Drew Shirley of Switchfoot is 49. I meant to tell you about just one of them, and I ended up rattling off 3 in a row, sequentially.
Nice.
Let's see. Bassist Sam Kisqua. Nope. Hey, Sean.
Uh-huh.
There's a bassist for Greta Van Fleet who's having a birthday today.
Yeah, I bet they're 24.
Yeah, what's their name again?
Oh, it's Sam.
Kiska. Thank you. And Peekaboo Street, a name I used to love to say when I was watching her ski. I think in the 92 Olympics, Peekaboo Street is 52 today.
Nice.
All right, Scott Chick's little bro turned 25 yesterday. So to you, Scott Chick, to send to your little bro, it's your bro's little birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot.
I reversed bro, and it actually came out kind of fun. I'm happy about that one. Holy cow, we got a lot to do. This day in gaming history, a whole bunch of stuff happened this day in gaming history. And 1, 2, 3, Sean, a 3-pack of lawsuit or not lawsuit for you. We start with 1990.
Good. One of these is gonna be a lawsuit. I feel it. Not a lawsuit.
Feel the hefty weight on your shoulders of playing this game. You can tell it's starting to take its toll. Yeah. You said?
Not a lawsuit.
1990, Namco, before it met Bandai, releases the Splatterhouse video game for the PC Engine in Japan.
Correct.
Sean, the year was 1992.
Not a lawsuit.
You said not a lawsuit to 1992. NCS, the CBS show, releases the Macross 2036 video game for PC Engine in Japan.
Correct.
You are 2 for 2. The other one is 1992, Sean.
I'm gonna stick with not a lawsuit.
I like how you said one of them was going to be a lawsuit. 1992 United States District Judge Barbara Caulfield rules that Accolade infringed Sega Enterprise's copyright in creating Sega Genesis video cartridges. This really effectively outlaws disassembling computer programs.
Incorrect.
Doesn't say lawsuit, but it was a lawsuit.
This is a copyright infringement case. Not a lot.
Which was a lawsuit. Copyright infringement lawsuit.
Incorrect.
So sorry. Shimon with your guts.
I was right about. I was more okay with being 2 for 3 than to say lawsuit and it be something else released by NCIS.
NCS Miami.
You are one of life's winners.
Still out of 2 out of 3, so you still win.
That's not bad.
2005, Activision put out Doom 3 for the Xbox, and people have been playing it on refrigerators ever since. That's a
Doom
different
3.
Doom.
That was an interesting game.
2007, Square Enix put out Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo Tales.
Nailed it.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not messing with me, right? I actually got it right?
No, you got it.
Oh, look at that! I did it!
Yes.
More spread out than usual, but you got the
Chocobo.
sounds in there.
27, Red Octane Activision put out Guitar Hero 2 for the Xbox 360. That same year, Konami shuts down online servers for Metal Gear Online.
Rest in peace.
And Nintendo.
Now you can only play Metal Gear offline.
Love that version of it. 2009, Nintendo releases the Nintendo DSi, handheld video game system in Europe. All right. There you go. That is this day in gaming history. It is the 3rd of April, 2023. Those are some things that you need to know. Good morning and nice chat to several folks in the chat, including... Just dropped into Gaming Morning Show. I just got this handed to me. I was pretty certain, didn't know for sure, but I was pretty certain when I saw a nice chat to Earthling Era. It's like, I wonder if that has anything to do with Earthling Gaming. So I clicked on the button and I saw the picture, and that is in fact, apparently, the new name for Earthling. So hello, Earthling Era. Welcome to Gaming Morning Show. My horn is similar to me also enjoying a nice meal.
Also, why are you drinking out of the earpiece of your telephone?
So it's so delicious. Hello, Earthling. Good nice chat to Hey, it's Brendan as well. Gabe Pride is here, asking the question today. What makes your job fun? We'll answer that with some of your comments in just a moment. Next hour, we'll give you list of the day, 10 of the most fun jobs arbitrarily decided by some website. So we'll give that coming up next hour. And sports. Thank you for being here. It's Gaming Morning Show. It's been a blast so far, and we'll come back with a second hour next, including our new Open to begin the show, and the hour, rather. That's coming up next on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We'll be right back.
So put in my vision, then I'ma show everyone I can make it. I'm different. You can't stop what you can't see. No more chains, yeah, I'm truly free. I pay my dues, it ain't come cheap. No more chains on me, you can't hold me down. 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 Yeah, no more, no more, no more. 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 You can't hold. Look at where I came from. I can never fall back to the same ones. Only good.
And he said, "Okay, I can do this. This is better." And then he did that because he had PTSD from Cars. Yep. Now your one makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
There are no bad ideas. Brainstorming the Paperboy sequel or prequel. So
Yeah,
Funnily-
yours is definitely better.
Funnily enough, I both delivered pizzas and newspapers.
At the same time.
this is a
No, 2 different jobs, and I went in the pizza first, newspaper second order. So
Oh, there you go.
But were you
My
on a
reality
bike
lines
delivering
up.
papers?
yes, but I had a giant trailer full of newspapers behind me. So
This is
Man, it
this
would be
is-
terrible if you got like confused. So you're doing them both at the same time, right? And then you're like going, and you start just like throwing the pizzas, and you're like, oh no. Year they were born. Picker, I think it was way older. So.
way old.
Oh gosh, I just sneezed.
All right.
Car.
To recap the Kate Zaid situation, was invited to a wedding by a lukewarm coworker. Not like the coworker that like you never talk to, but not like the coworker that you always talk to. Kind of a moderate friend coworker.
Moderate to severe plaque psoriasis.
Yes. Wow. You watched too many prescription commercials. I feel like you were on the verge of just rattling the whole thing off right there. Ask your doctor if you should attend this wedding.
It's kind of triggered. Funny.
That was impressive. No, it was like a reflex. Did we just Pavlov dog you? That's awesome.
And she would turn the song back, and every time she did, I would just hit Wienerina again. And she was like, "Why do you want me to hear this song?" And I was like, "Because it's really funny." And then when I walked in the house, I was like, "Queen!" It's like, "I hate you." It was great.
Oh,
Oh,
Dad.
there's also apparently on Spotify, you can find 100 hours of fart noises. So if you really want to mess with somebody, do that.
We'll do
Alexa, play 1,000 hours of fart noises on Spotify.
We'll do that during Theo's meditation break later today.
The fart noises?
Yeah, instead of the meditation background music that Theo gave me. I'll just
Perfect.
But
That'll
the thing
be-
is
that'll be
Theo
so
can't
cool.
hear what music's being played underneath her meditation break.
Take a deep breath.
Not that
Yeah,
deep.
that'd
That's too deep. Too deep of a breath.
Great.
A little pretentious, perhaps, but this is called the Bridge of the Gods in Astoria, Oregon. And the reason this bridge is so magnificent to me is because it looks like it's about 487,000 feet off the ground.
yeah, it's up there.
Because it like swirls, like you get on, and then it comes, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, you're like up in the sky. It's bizarre. St. John's Bridge in Portland, it's one of the northernmost, if not the northernmost bridge in Portland. It's beautiful and fun to drive over. And then there's a suspension bridge in Boston that's beautiful. But this one in Tacoma, it connects like the Tacoma side to Gig Harbor. And it is a beautiful bridge. But I'm a sucker for bridges because I look at them and I'm like, I don't know how you're a thing. I don't know how we don't all plummet to the ground. So,
Are you a fan of the bridges of Madison County?
oh, yeah. Yeah. Chad, if you want to get in the bathtub with me, I'll hold you. Bear Bears is the best.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I did for the first time in weeks yesterday?
Shaved.
Look at that. I trimmed, I guess. Is that acceptable?
Sure.
Well, I'm asking, like, when you trim your beard, does that still count as shaving?
Sure. I think so.
I've never been into trimmers this much in my life. Like, I had mine dyed, the one that I had, and so I like really invested in like a new one. And I
Right.
feel pretty good about it. It like does everything kind of one pass.
Nice. Looks good.
It's like touching a baby's bottom. Look,
A well-groomed baby's bottom.
so smooth.
Welcome to Gaming Morning Show, your favorite morning radio show that plays games. We're like an FM morning radio show, and since it's a weekday, we're on your favorite platform, just like we've been Monday through Friday since 2020. And of course on our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. So whether you're able to join us in the chat, or are lurking or listening, we're happy you're here. Who knows what today will bring? Maybe there will be amazing food inventions.
One hand for the taco, says, one hand right below the taco, ready to catch.
Eat the crunchy taco, catch it. Soft taco second.
That is brilliant.
I mean, we do like a good food topic. Put it on a pancake. Or maybe we'll celebrate someone's birthday.
Today, actor Peter Sarsgaard turns 52.
He's the pirate now.
Or meet a star of stage and screen.
Says I, gaming, doc gaming, sports doc gaming. Oh shoot, I have too many names.
Is that Keonstopher Reefkin? Or maybe I'll get to leave this box. I'm pretty okay in here. Okay, let's not get too ridiculous. I'm never getting out of here. But that's okay, because I'm here with you. Every weekday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. And whatever the heck time it is in the UK. Your search is over.
Beep, beep, longer beep.
You found Gaming Morning Show, and we're getting started right now.
Morning! Gamer, welcome in. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for being part of it. It is the second hour of our first show for the month of April. It's Monday, April 3rd, 2023. Thank you, Bob, for helping us out with the new open for the month. And by month, I mean the foreseeable future, because we did play our season of Paul Open for at least 2+ seasons. So
It almost made it to next ball.
it really did. I really wanted it to. I was just holding on for dear life.
Pumpkin spice latte time!
I think I heard that Starbucks is bringing that back, though, next month. So
If only. Man, it's so tasty.
I would love to know from someone who is much better at making money than I am why they have to make it a seasonal offering, why that's better for profit margins.
Yeah.
Because I would just like to have it all year long, please.
It's the it has to do with the feeling of it being precious because it's going to go away, right?
Yeah.
So it's only here for part of time, so I don't really need a coffee, but I'm going to go get a pumpkin spice latte because in a couple months it's going to go away, and people have more than they would otherwise. Whereas if it's there all the time, it's like sunshine. When I was going to school in Los Angeles, I was at USC, where it's sunny all the time. You walk out on the quad, and it's just there's nobody. People are just walking to class. Whereas I spent 2 years at the University of Oregon in Eugene. You get one sunny day, no one's in class, everyone's out on the quad just sunbathing and hanging out, because that sun's gonna go away. So I have to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Same thing.
My precious. You knew I was waiting for that word, too.
Yeah.
I had this ready to go, too. My precious. But this is my pumpkin spice latte. My precious.
Turn down for what?
Happy Monday. Sports Gaming, left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. It is a pleasure to see you. It's a pleasure to be here. Long weekend for us. We didn't have a show on Friday, so we've been asking you the question today. What makes your job fun, if it in fact is fun? Brendan goes, don't go to work unless it's fun day. Tucks and rolls off the bus. Wait, no, don't jump off the bus. You're okay, right? Can we have a check? Check on Brendan, please.
Brendan, check.
Why did I say that like I'm doing the whole like price check at a grocery store? Could you imagine?
Brendan, check on check stand 3, please. Brendan, check.
Well-being check on Brendan. Aisle 4. Aisle 4, Brendan. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. Gabe Price says, ooh, what makes my job fun is that 1 day a week I get to work outside in our community garden. Best part of my job. Now that's a good answer.
Nice.
Correct.
Yeah, well, that goes back to being out, able to do aspects of your work from like a different vantage point. For example, I had a job where I worked a lot in the office, but then on the weekends we'd host events, and so I was out at the actual events, and I liked being at the events. And the events are fun, so I think that was part of it. Where if I could have a job where I was at a different place every single day, I'd probably like it quite a bit. Because I like that change. So yeah, being able to have something that kind of breaks that up, and it sounds like, knowing Gabe Pride in the way that I do, gardening is a big deal. So being able to also get out there and contribute to a community garden sounds pretty amazing. So
That sounds nice.
are you going to garden this year?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm allergic to all things outside.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you're about to get in the crappy season, aren't you?
Yeah. My gardening is with a flamethrower to destroy all of nature. Or it is trying to kill me, and I will get it first.
You'll destroy it lovingly, of course.
Yeah, no, I appreciate gardens and the prettiness. I enjoy it from inside or through pictures. Because, yeah, it tries to kill me.
Sean will murder you. Like,
Of a particular set of skills.
hello, Azaleas. I don't know what you want. I feel, I'm still very happy I don't have allergies. Although you and I are both today just like muting. Like the throats are not cooperating today for some reason.
No, there's a lot of gunk in there.
Yeah.
Early allergy season right now for me. It's not. It's gonna get a lot worse, but I'm definitely feeling some allergy congestion.
We did collect live audio of Sean outside in the month of May.
It's just. Usually the audio is just me sneezing over and over and over.
That's why you're at Iron Lung, apparently. Whatever those things were. All right, well, let us know what makes your job fun. If you want to play exclamation point bingo, you can. Today's word of the day is tell.
I can't. I still don't know what it is.
The word of the day is tell. Third base. Makes sense. Today is also National Gray Day, so let's give a shout out to King Gray, who has not yet delivered us our breakfast tacos, which is kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. Thank you for bringing them again on Gray's behalf, of course. National, well, it's not national, it's just Fish Fingers and Custard Day. We've already learned that is a popular snack with one 11th Doctor of Doctor Who fame, and we definitely didn't stumble across that in the first hour. It's National Film Score Day. Sean, as previously mentioned this hour, went to school at USC. USC is where John Williams, right? The composer, studied?
I don't think he went there.
Exactly,
No.
so nothing to do with USC.
But Spielberg and George Lucas went there, and
Oh.
so he's kind of tied to them.
And very famous for film scores. Did you find his tacos?
Yeah, they're gonna hang out. See, they should hang out.
Those
Well,
don't look
we'll have
like
those.
breakfast tacos.
We'll have those until Greg comes.
I guess when tacos are on a plate, you can have tacos anytime. I mean,
Can I have these tacos on a bagel, please?
we did have tacos yesterday in a way. The taquitos my wife makes, some of them come in like folded up form because I think you all actually like them better that way. I like the rolled ones. I'm learning.
Yeah, I like the taco adjacent taquitos.
Yeah, they're basically like chicken tacos, but they're fried. Well,
Well, they're baked.
yeah,
They get all crispy though.
or air fried. It depends on the amount that she has to make. So that was good. I ate way too many.
Yeah, me too. I made mistakes, but it was definitely worth it.
The other thing that happened over the weekend too is baseball started up. We talked about kind of opening day last Thursday, and so there was a good amount of like random baseball on in my house. I know you were the one who kind of sparked that for me with MLB.TV, and so yeah, baseball season's upon us. I'm kind of excited to get out when the rain is a little bit lighter and watch some baseball games.
Yeah, me too. I really want to go to. I want to watch more baseball in person this year because it's been, pre-COVID that I've really watched any baseball. So starting to come up with some plans to get up to Seattle for at least a game. I really want to go up to some of the teams that are in Oregon, watch them play. Hops.
Yeah.
Hippity hops.
Oh my gosh. Too bad they're not competing around Easter time. They could be the hippity hops for one of their alternative identities.
That'd be great.
Maybe there's like a day they could be like Bugs Bunny's birthday or something. The hippity hops. Whoever wrote the line hip hop and we don't stop, that lyric on their birthday, they could be the hip hip hops and you don't stop. I wonder why they haven't contacted us for alternative identity ideas.
I don't know. Maybe we should just send this clip to them. Maybe we'll get a job.
I went to the Blazers game in Portland last Wednesday, and there was somebody who walked by already wearing a Eugene Exploding Whales jersey, the alternative identity to the Giants affiliate that's in Eugene, Oregon. They just announced that the hats went on sale last Thursday.
Did you pick one up?
I didn't remember to get on the internet. So. And I was just going to grab one for Look It's Michael. I could still get one, but the fitted caps were the ones that were going to be limited edition. So,
yeah.
I mean, I was in Lincoln City on Thursday, and there's Bigfoot stuff all over the place. And if I bought something for Look It's Michael every time I saw a Bigfoot thing, I would send him something every damn day, and I imagine that gets old. Mike's like, I don't have any place to put this stuff, Hefty.
I don't even like Bigfoot anymore.
You've ruined it for me. I liked Bigfoot when it wasn't a commercial property, Hefty. Ugh, bummer. Let's see, Melby, my brother, made up a game on Sunday. Eggs hidden all over the field. Property where our eggs are hidden, there was a flag, which means an egg was nearby. And we had to go to that place on four-wheelers. We were in teams. I love four-wheelers. ATVs are the best. I'm jealous. Sean, you need to get a four-wheeler.
Yeah, I need space for one first.
We'll just cruise around your backyard.
It's just back and forth.
Kind of like Austin Powers style. Good morning to Keith Anthony. Nice chat to you. We're asking you about what makes your job fun. It's National Don't Go to Work Unless Your Job is Fun, I think, day. I don't remember the actual words to it.
You got the spirit of the day, even if you didn't get the exact words.
Scott check!
Nice.
Wow.
We took both of us to smash it in there, but we got it.
I was so close.
Yeah. It was that 2-on-1 breakaway. Sports.
Yeah, we'll talk national championships coming up 7:50. We have top 10 most fun jobs coming up with list of the day in just a few minutes. So stick around. We got a lot to come still on this show, this morning radio show. Oof. What makes my job fun is clocking out after my 10 hours and going home, says Keith Anthony. Yeah, I wish that wasn't the case. I wish there was more joy to be found in work. Yeah, Sean's answer was pretty good, like helping kind of win over people who may not be super excited to be there.
Yeah, it's doesn't happen a lot, but it's definitely happened enough to notice it as a pattern. And it's like 99% of the time, it's like middle-aged guys who work physical jobs, whose wife is like, I'm tired of you complaining about hurting, and they make the appointment. And the interaction almost always starts the same. And it's my go-to with the new patient is to go, oh, have a seat. Tell me a little bit about what's going on. And it's always, ugh, I don't know. My wife made the appointment. I'm like, great, here we go again.
I'm fine.
And a lot of those, you know, the first bulk of a new patient appointment is sitting and talking about what's going on. And if you won't talk to me, it turns quickly into, all right, lay down, let's take a look. Oh, rough
break.
And so, you know, when you just won't tell me anything, I'm going to find it. And then inevitably by the end of the appointment, I've found the areas that are bugging you and it made them feel better. And then they're happier.
One of my favorite shows, the Dan Patrick Show, and they talk about this a lot, mostly in regards to like the physical, where you go into your doctor, and the whole reason that you're going is to tell your doctor what's going on with you, so that you can actually get like feedback and have like a, I don't know, you probably know the actual purpose of it better, but I perceive it to be, you go and you actually try to let people know what's going on with you, so that they have like a medical history and they can look for, you know, patterns and such. And they go, but why is it that we always go to these things and we lie to our doctors? Where it's like, oh yeah, no, I feel great, everything's fine. Your hip is driving you nuts. Do you have any drinks? No, I mean maybe like one, you know, here and there. But in reality, you're having like 2 every night. Like they thought that's pretty amusing line. I imagine that there's some truth to that with you having those initial sit downs.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, people don't want to talk about it.
I'm fine. I don't even know why I'm here. Ow. What's wrong? Nothing. Everything's good.
Can you turn your head to the left?
Of course.
I'd rather not, but I need to turn to the left. Okay.
I couldn't help but
How'd that
notice
feel?
you moved your whole body.
That felt fine.
Thank you for being here at 7:29. How are these games lasting so long? 10:29. Out east it is 3:29 for those watching GMS in the UK. You can get the GMS emotes courtesy of our current subscriber tier on our Patreon. Find out more about our Patreon tiers at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. Big thanks to all those folks in the chat that I just pasted for celebrating sub-anniversaries this week. Keith Anthony said, talking about job, I'm currently in the process of finding new employment. I've been in my current job for 13 years, and now I just don't love it anymore, and seeing what new challenges are out there for me to tackle. Good luck. Good luck. It can be scary, but it can also be very rewarding. So good luck. Good luck. All right, let's do list of the day. This comes to us courtesy of Indeed.com, which I can automatically tell you without Bob's help that is not a unique nor wacky URL. So if you are playing ! bingo with us, you do not get to check mark that off for today's list of the day. But what we can tell you is these are 10 of the most fun jobs according to this job site website, which, by the way, is the one, it's like the weed of the internet. And what I mean by that is anytime I type in the word job with any sort of combination, I get 13 Indeed links.
Indeed.
Right? Yeah, they're not lying. You're going to find us. Indeed. Indeed. Let's see. This is 12 of the most fun. We're going to give you 10 of them. March 2023 from Jamie Burt, who's a career coach with 5+ years of experience helping job seekers navigate the job search through one-on-one coaching, webinars, and events.
1.
All right, number 1 on the most fun jobs list, fashion consultant. Now, this averages in the U.S. about $30,000 a year. You might hear of them as personal stylists, but they help you figure out clothing and accessories to enhance one's image.
2.
Number 2. I feel like you should take number 2.
Why, thank you, Sean. Number 2 is radio announcer, which averages just around $40,000 per year. Also known as disc jockeys, radio announcers provide music, news, and commentary during live broadcasts for radio stations. They decide on topics of discussion, select music to play during their shows, and interview guests or moderate panels during the broadcast. When presenting news, sports, weather, or traffic, they typically read scripts. Radio announcers may also appear at their station's promotional events. 32 after the hour on 106.7 The Eagle.
3.
The man.
I hurt my
Number
jaw.
3 is brewmaster. National average salary just below $40,000 a year. Primary duties: they oversee beer production for breweries. They have a complete understanding of the process, and they experiment with new ingredients and techniques. They also research customer demands and industry trends to develop new beers. Yeah, you need a strong chemistry or engineering background and a passion for the beer.
All right. Sorry. You said new beers, by the way, and I was like, that beer really should put some clothes on.
4.
Pet groomer. I've seen a lot of like mobile pet grooming companies start up. I also kind of like the one that has like it's self-wash as well, so you can kind of like go in and they'll either groom the dog for you or you can wash the dog yourself at like their place. So this would be kind of fun. Plus you can hang out with all the pups. Now it's $41,000 per year on average. That's the national average salary according to Indeed.com. You can also work maybe in like pet boarding facilities or pet stores, veterinary offices. So there's a variety, including providing the services at the pet owner's home.
5.
Number 5 is novelist with a national average salary of $44,000 a year. They write books, tell fictional stories. They can come up with ideas for novels, develop storylines, create characters, research story elements, etc., etc. They pitch these ideas to publishers and work with editors to improve their writing. Some specialize in certain types of books, such as historical novels or fantasy books. Or you can turn your favorite movie into a book. Or your video game into a book. Or your favorite gaming morning show into a book.
6.
We are basically situation comedy. So, ooh, race car driving instructor. Now this sounds like fun. You can work with students of all ages, skill levels, and those who might want to become a competitive driver, those just seeking some entertainment, but apparently can make close to $46K per year, allegedly, to show students how to operate vehicles and drive around the track while maintaining high speeds.
7.
Nice. Number 7 is food critic, earning $47,700 a year. Food critics taste and analyze food and write about their impressions for magazines, newspapers, websites, other media outlets. They can also share their opinions verbally on TV, radio, or the internet. They discuss the flavors of food, presentations, service, venue atmosphere, etc., etc. They have to have an advanced understanding of cooking and baking techniques and a history of various cuisines and current food trends.
8.
Number 8 is event planner, about $49,000 per year. This actually would be kind of fun. I'm probably not the most organized person to do this, but I'd love to be able to go to the events once they're going on and happening. So I'd like to be an event planner executor. Wait, nope. That sounds like I want to murder event planners.
Take them out.
I'd like to strike that from the record. Yeah, you can organize things like
set of skills.
weddings, conferences, meetings, conventions, other types of events for individuals and companies.
9.
Number 9 is sommelier. Primary duties. National average salary is $56,600 a year. They serve as wine experts. They recommend and serve bottles of wine to restaurant patrons. They research wines to learn about the types of grapes used, the vineyards that produce the bottle, and the vintage or year each bottle was produced. They need to understand how wines pair with different foods, and they recommend appropriate bottles that meet customers' taste preferences.
1.
Video game designer, because number 10 was race car mechanic. We kind of talked about race car driving and all that stuff. Video game designer, $75,000 per year. Also,
1. 2.
was voiceover artist, which maybe I should look more into that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize voiceover artists are average salary around $73 per year. Wow, interesting.
Pretty good.
I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, I happen to know somebody who's in that line of work.
Bob is good with it.
That's cool. All right, hi to Arturo. Goodbye to Sean. Sean will be back for the final hour crew.
Meow.
As we will play Minecraft Monday. We're going to continue to work on the GMS food complex. If you haven't stopped by,
Join us over at Hefty Goof's Place You Can Eat.
like Sean's leaving us a plate full of tacos. Brendan goes, speaking as someone who currently is an event planner, no, you do not want this work. I'm leaving. Do you like zero work-life balance? Do events. Do events. Good morning to Dungeon Meowster KJ. It's great to see you. Thank you for stopping by this morning.
Nice chat.
Today, we're talking about don't go to work unless it's fun day, which we're asking you what makes your job fun. Some facts from nationaltoday.com says, though the origins of the holiday are largely unknown, the idea is to stay away from work if it won't be fun. But if work is going to be fun, don't miss it for anything. In the U.S., there is no legislation mandating paid annual leave for employees. However, the Family Medical Leave Act was passed in 1993, granting employees unpaid leave to recover from serious illness, care for a new child, or care for immediate family members who are sick. I don't know why that's coming up. Anyway, although the origins of it are not there, as I told you already, the idea is to stay away from work if it won't be fun. In the U.S., the average company provides employees with about 10 to 20 days of leave per year. All the way back in 1910, President William Howard Taft tried to revolutionize the system. He suggested that every American employee needed around 2 to 3 months of vacation annually in order to continue their work next year with the energy and effectiveness which is ought to have. I am under the impression that maybe Taft was onto something. However, Congress never enacted the law. In other European countries like Sweden and Germany, legislations were passed requiring employers to provide employees with a mandatory 7 weeks of paid vacation per year. Yeah. KJ says, random fact, it's snowing. What? But welcome to spring, I suppose.
Let's head to the chopper.
Let's see what the weather's like outside. Open this window here.
Smelling through the box hole. Could someone crack the window, please?
Yeah. Pretty tough out there. I can't believe it's snowing. Welcome to April 3rd. All right, I am Hefty Goof. It's World Party Day. It is World Cloud Security Day. It's Independent Artist Day, which, by the way, is trademarked according to nationaltoday.com. Community Garden Week, going back to Gabe Pride. Let's give a shout out to Gabe Pride, actually. Gabe Pride said the favorite part of Gabe's work is getting to work in the community garden once a week. So shout out to you, Gabe Pride. It is Community Garden Week. Fan Dance Day. It is also National Chocolate Mousse Day. Which, by the way, chocolate mousse, very top-notch. One of my favorites. So if any of you are good at making chocolate mousse, you can send it to our P.O. Box.
You can news if you wanna.
All right, here's the story that we're tracking at this hour. Earlier in the show, we told you the story of the person who became the youngest author ever to have a book published, was 4 years and like 200 some days old. Now we have a chance to tell you the story of the MTV Gong that is up for auction, which I honestly have seen this before, but I didn't remember it being necessarily a big deal. However, it's going to raise between $10,000 to $15,000 as an auction company is expecting to fetch that much, according to Ben Hooper of UPI. The MTV Gong from the 1980s is going to be auctioned off. Bonhams says the MTV Gong, which was made available for bidding until 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, was one of 2 made for the cable network. The one up for auction was used by MTV at events and on air throughout the decade. Quote, it was famously used by Tina Turner when she appeared as a guest presenter for a show, and she talked about her favorite music videos. In 1986, she kicked off the show by turning upside down on the gong stand and bang it with her feet. The steel-hammered gong, which bears the MTV logo, does not include a stand, the auction states. So if you have 10 to 15K and you want the MTV Gong, it's up for auction. It's an option. So there you go. All right, that's what we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. It's 7:41 this morning. Thank you for being here. If you missed it, we have a new open. So we'll play that going into the final hour crew next hour. We'll also play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth and continue to work on the GMS food complex in Minecraft.
Now available at Hefty Goofs, a place you can eat. Chili on tortillas in a toasted bread bowl.
Dungeon Master KJ says you need some chocolate mousse. If you are good at making chocolate mousse, as our head of culinary arts for this morning radio show that plays games, yes, Hefty would gladly accept your chocolate mousse donations. Not required, but yes, gladly accept those. Chocolate mousse is pretty okay. Dungeon Master KJ says, what's a gong without the stand? 10 to 15K doesn't buy what it used to, KJ. You used to be able to get a gong with a stand. Now, not so much. Not so much. Sorry. We'll try to help you out. We'll build a stand. And by we, I mean Eagle the Mathematical and Sean. So, because I don't work with my hands.
Sports Stock Gaming, also GMS Head of Facilities and Technology.
Yeah, that's why Sean handles the hardware side of things for us. For sure. That's a good looking plate of tacos from Eagle the Mathematical. So, all right, we got sports coming up next. Like I mentioned, Thursday. Last Thursday was the start of Major League Baseball, and so I'm excited that Sean is eager to go to more baseball games because that was one of my goals last year, and it makes it a lot easier when you have somebody else who is also excited to go with you. So. Yeah, I don't know. Baseball is just one of those sports where I like to go, even if I don't know the teams that are playing, just because, by and large, you just kind of hang out with friends out in the outfield and, have beverages, and I'm pretty okay with that. So, yeah, baseball season's upon us. We'll tell you what's going on with the NHL and NBA playoff pictures. We might update you on esports coming up. Maybe. Who knows? Also, we'll tell you about the NCAA National Championships. The women's title was given out yesterday, was earned by one of the two teams playing for it. And then we'll tell you what the men's game will look like coming up tonight. Should probably be around 5 p.m. Pacific time, but I'll double check during the sports. Baseball games have been the only pro sports games I've attended in person, says KJ. Yeah, I took my daughter to her first Blazers game last week, so she's now had a chance to go to a professional football and a professional basketball game, and then might take her up to the Seattle hockey team before the end of this month, because the playoffs start mid-April, and so there's a couple of regular season games left, and the Kraken likely will make the playoffs. So excited about that. Calgary Flames still have a chance to make the playoffs. It's not a for sure thing, but it's possible. Your Flames, of course. Watched them play yesterday. Had a glass of wine. It was a very chill evening in the household. My event got canceled yesterday because of rain, and so I ended up having a lot more time. So I worked on a couple of projects. Worked on our new open, which, like I said, we'll play before the start of the final hour crew. But we were very pleased with our season of Paul open, because it almost lasted from one season of Paul to the next season of Paul. Yeah, it was fun, KJ. It was. And it will be fun, hopefully. Playoff hockey in Seattle for the first time might be really neat. It may be something else if they could get to the Stanley Cup final, only because the Vegas Golden Knights, which was the last NHL expansion team, they made it to the Stanley Cup final in their first year as a team. So to have the last two expansion teams in the NHL make a championship series in their first 2 years would be really amazing. So, well, this game has been a train wreck. I jumped into it in the middle of it, but this is the Egg-tastic mode or something along those lines. You play Rocket League with a Easter egg. I really thought like it would crack and like become even more unpredictable throughout the course of the game. Guess not. Yeah. next week, I believe, is Easter. Melby says, so what's the chocolate pudding? Chocolate mousse is somewhat of a chocolate pudding. It's kind of airier, if I remember. KJ, you can describe it more accurately if I'm off base. But, yeah, chocolate mousse definitely has like a pudding-like quality to it. And I like chocolate mousse, especially when it has like a Q-hip like topping, so it's beyond just the like mousse. Like when it has like that Q-hip on the top, that's pretty okay. All right, I jumped into this game mid-game. Did I score over 100? I did not, but I don't think you should hold that against me. But if you have hefty scores less than 100 in Rocket League on your exclamation point bingo card, then you can mark that off. Today's secret word is tell. It's our word of the day. All right, 7:48 on the West Coast, 10:48 out east. It's 3:48 for those watching GMS in the UK. Doo-doo-doo. Thank you for being here. It truly means the most to us. We missed seeing you on Friday, but had a 3-day weekend. Got to catch up with family members. I saw my grandma and my mom over the weekend, so that was super fun. They traveled out to the Oregon coast. I was hanging out on the Oregon coast. Had a delicious meal.
Don't ask about the crab-stuffed flounder.
It was basically a crab-stuffed flounder. It was a crab-stuffed rockfish, and it was amazing. I posted pictures in our Discord, so if you missed that, I kind of showed off all of the delicious food that we had at the Oregon coast over the weekend. There were some prawns. There was a burger, but, you know, that's... beggars can't be choosers. My daughter did say, though, that she did like some of the seafood that we let her try, so that was pretty okay. KJ says, mousse is made with melted chocolate that is folded into Q-hip whipped cream, whereas chocolate pudding is made with cooked, thickened whole milk. So there you go. There you go. All right, it is 7:49 now. It is time for sports. Sports brought to you, as always, by King Gray. Happy National Gray Day to you, King Gray. King Gray. Find King Gray on the internet. There you go. Let's give you updates on what's going on with sports. I want to start out with the NCAA Women's Basketball National Championship yesterday. I got to watch the vast majority of it. And the winner, your 2023 champions, the LSU Tigers, beat Iowa 102-85. And that's the most points scored by a team in a national championship game in history. Beat out Texas's 1984 total, 92, so plus 10 over that. LSU just got off to a really hot start. They scored like 59 points, I think, in the first half, which is the most points scored in a half in a tournament history as well. Pretty impressive, pretty dominant performance. Today, coming up at 6:20 p.m. I was a little bit early. 6:20 p.m. Pacific time. The University of Connecticut takes on the San Diego State Aztecs. That is your men's basketball national championship game. 30-8 UConn against 32-6 San Diego State. All right. In the NHL, your Calgary Flames had to come back from 2 deficits. And in a way that we haven't seen the Flames do so for the vast majority of the year, beat the Anaheim Ducks 5-4. Winnipeg beat New Jersey 6-1. So the Flames are still trailing in the Western Conference standings by 2 points behind the Jets. If you're going to root for the Flames, because I talk about the Flames a bunch, Calgary plays host to Chicago on Tuesday, but then plays at Winnipeg on Wednesday. That's going to be a critical game. So if you want to watch 4:30 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesday, root for your Calgary Flames, because we need all the help we can get. Also, another key game will be against the Predators coming up, as Nashville trails Calgary by 3 points in the standings. Calgary has games against those 2 teams, the Jets and the Predators, and then play the Canucks, Sharks, Ducks, and Blackhawks. Those are 4 of the worst 5 teams in the Western Conference. So, if the Flames can't make the playoffs, they don't deserve to be in the playoffs, because they're playing some of the teams that they should technically beat. Let's see. Any other playoff battles to update you on? The Panthers are 1 point back of the Penguins for the final wildcard spot. Sabres still have a distant chance in the Eastern Conference, but otherwise the playoff fields are fairly set other than the final wildcard spots. Your Portland Trailblazers 107-105 win over Minnesota yesterday. Your Lakers beat the Rockets 134-109. Calaf Memorial Golf Spot yesterday. Valero Texas Open. Corey Connors wins one shot better than Sam Stevens at TPC San Antonio and the AT&T Oaks course. Now, we played this game every baseball season for the last year, maybe even 2. So yesterday, did the Mets win? Did the Mets win? Bob?
Yes.
Bob says yes. The Mets did win. They beat Miami 5-1. Your New York Mets
Correct.
are 5-1 on the year. The IMJF Downs D Tigers lost to Tampa Bay 5-1. Austin Attacks New York Yankees beat San Francisco 6-0. Let's see. Any other people have teams? I can't remember all the teams that we assigned. Your Cubs lost 9-5 to Milwaukee. Mariners 6-5 lost to Cleveland. Oh, Chris M.E.'s Los Angeles Dodgers, a 2-1 loss at home to Arizona. I think that's all of your teams. If I'm wrong, you can let me know. Last but not least, Formula One yesterday. Technically, it was Saturday morning Pacific time in Australia. Sean said it was kind of a cluster race, if you will. But your top three spots were Max Verstappen winning the race. Followed by Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton makes the podium. And then Fernando Alonso finishes third. Those are your top 3 in Australia. Your points standings right now, Max Verstappen has 69 points to lead the way in the Formula One Championship.
Nice.
Sergio Perez, 54, and Fernando Alonso has 45 points, your top 3 in the drivers' standings. Let's see. I might get some esports if I can. Quiet I'm Gaming says, I know wrestling talk is usually not a part of sports. Can be. But the WWE is being bought out by the parent company of the UFC. Is that true? Wow. I saw WrestleMania was this weekend. San Francisco 49ers tight end George Kittle made an appearance. I did see that on social media. I liked watching the pay-per-views. So Quiet I'm Gaming, our wrestling correspondent, does that mean anything of significance? Like, will that change the landscape of wrestling? I'm curious. Let's see. eSportsInsider.com. Top headline. Well, I'd like to see some results. Do we have results? I really need to look at this website before I get on the air. Esports Insider events. Do I click here? Does that help me? Calendar. Oh, looks like we're out of time. Esports coming soon to this morning radio show that plays games. Probably. KJ, I missed Did the Mets win? Yeah. I'll have to have Bob do some lines for us. Did the Mets win? I'll tell you once more before I get off the floor. Don't bring me down. I'll have Bob do some lines for us. All right, next hour, Minecraft Monday. We'll continue to build out the Hefty Goof, a place you can eat, and build an ice cream and candy bar, all the other places on the FHC Minecraft Monday build out the GMS food complex segment. New open when we come back. If you missed it, it is new and available to you. What more? Thank you for being here. It's Gaming Morning Show, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.
Take a chance in a trance, painted red, what a romance. Take a chance, one glance, painted blue, end up with a rain dance. Just a bit stronger, an honor and a monster. Yeah, I gotta say I want this longer. Can't find this anywhere. Constant calm inside, yeah. Waves of love stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Won't find us anywhere. Constant calm inside, yeah. Waves of love stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Can't find us anywhere, anywhere. Yeah, I want this longer. Won't find this anywhere, anywhere. How I've always wondered. Yeah, I want this longer. Won't find this anywhere. How I've always wondered. How I've always wondered. How I've always wondered. Took a chance in a trance, painted red, where's the romance? Took a chance, one glance, painted blue, ended on a rain dance. Now a bit stronger, not alone with the monster. Yeah, I gotta say I want this summer. Can't find this anywhere. Constant calm inside, yeah. Waves of love stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Won't find us anywhere. Constant calm inside, yeah. Waves of love stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Can't find us anywhere, anywhere. Yeah, I want this longer. Won't find this anywhere, anywhere. How I've always wondered. Yeah, I want this longer. Won't find this anywhere. How I've always wondered.
Funk!
Constant calm inside, yeah. Waves of love stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Constant calm inside, yeah. Waves of love stand by, yeah.
Tonight, on I Guess We'll Never Know, we go inside the unsolved case of a sibling rivalry. A misunderstanding between brother and sister that led to destruction. Mom, have you seen my Furby? What started as a practical joke turned deadly.
Copia said, my sister tried to convince me that it was based on a witch in the woods near my house. I boiled her Furby in response.
It was premeditated. Turns out, it was Ferb-degree murder.
The eyes and beak melted slightly.
A special GMS event. Furbicide in the forest. Only one Furby was harmed in the making of this promo. Or was it?
The truth is, you can't kill a Furby.
It's behind you! Welcome to Gaming Morning Show, your favorite morning radio show that plays games. We're like an FM morning radio show, and since it's a weekday, we're on your favorite platform, just like we've been Monday through Friday since 2020. And of course on our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. So whether you're able to join us in the chat, or are lurking or listening, we're happy you're here. Who knows what today will bring? Maybe there will be amazing food inventions.
One hand for the taco, says one hand right below the taco, ready to catch.
Eat the crunchy taco, catch it. Soft taco second.
That is brilliant.
I mean, we do like a good food topic. Put it on a pancake. Or maybe we'll celebrate someone's birthday.
Today, actor Peter Sarsgaard turns 52.
He's the pirate now.
Or meet a star of stage and screen.
Says I, gaming, doc gaming, sports doc gaming. Oh shoot, I have too many names.
Is that Keonstopher Reefkin? Or maybe I'll get to leave this box. I'm pretty okay in here. Okay, let's not get too ridiculous. I'm never getting out of here. But that's okay, because I'm here with you. Every weekday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. And whatever the heck time it is in the UK. Your search is over.
Beep, beep, longer beep.
You found Gaming Morning Show, and we're getting started right now.
Morning, gamer. It's Monday, April 3rd, 2023. Thank you for being here. Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Thank you, Bob, for the new opening.
Correct.
We appreciate it. And thank you to Sports.Gaming for being on the left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. I am on the right side of your screen. It's going to be an important and probably legendary edition of the Final Hour crew, because maybe today is the day that we finally build the cornerstone of our Hefty Goof's A Place You Can Eat eatery.
Maybe we'll finish it all today.
Yeah, maybe. Right? I mean, it is don't go to work unless you have fun day, and dying in the mines is fun.
Cave spiders.
I like how you were not trying to, like, make me panic, but then you're just like, yeah, we ran into a whole bunch of cave spiders, and that's bad.
Yeah, it was real bad.
Yeah, not a good thing.
But I think I at least immediately, the entry point to the abandoned mine, I cleared out those cave spiders.
Yes.
So I think we can get down there, get our footing. We'll be okay.
So you annihilated their entire species?
So there's spawners. There's a thing called a spawner, which creates more cave spiders forever and ever.
Amen.
I took out the one spawner that was right there. There might be more, but the one that was right there, done for. So we're good.
Get wrecked, spawner. We murder you. For the purposes of making our lives easier. It's a good reason, right?
They started it.
It's cave spiders just sitting there existing.
No, they attacked us.
That's true. That's true. They did. Hey, you said this already in chat, but I want to point it out because today is Independent Artist Day. It's Fish Fingers and Custard Day. It's National Chocolate Mousse Day, which, by the way, KJ might be dropping off mousse later.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's also National Gray Day. Woohoo!
The crowd went wild.
Why did that start with like a laugh?
They're big fans. They just couldn't hold it in.
Congratulations, Gray, for having a National Day of the Day. National Gray Day. National Gray Day. Gray is here. Brought Tacos says, me? It's my day, and it's not even April 20th. I think April 20th might be Gray's birthday.
Yeah. I think it's because it's associated with the number.
Never mind. I think it's what you said.
It could also be Gray's birthday. I don't know.
I think you're right. I missed that one.
Nice.
Good morning and nice chat. KJ says, did I say that? Okay, just need to go to the grocery store. The ingredients, since we carry none of those in the house. I mean, maybe I took a little bit of liberties with what you said. Just a touch.
No, I think you're spot on.
Well, you know, as they say.
Exactly. Think about it. All right, let's welcome in the final hour crew, then play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, and then we'll get into Minecraft Monday.
Welcome in, final hour crew.
The final hour crew is here, including King Gray, including Dungeon Master KJ, Earthling Era. Welcome in. Please say hi to Earthling Era if you're not following already. Quiet I Am Gaming is here already. Mentioned that wrestling is being changed in terms of a purchase of WWE by a different company. Hey, it's Brendan talking about event planning throughout the course of the morning. Keith Anthony has chimed in on our topic of the day as well. Quiet I Am Gaming is here. It's great to see you. Mel B on YouTube. Gabe Pride talking about my favorite part, the most fun part of my job is 1 day a week I get to work outside in our community garden. Best part of my job, which by the way, it is Community Garden Week, which is exciting. Let's see. IMJF Downs has stopped by this morning, which was really fun.
Baby, are you down?
Nice. I hope you had a good week last week.
They really did.
Yeah. Scott Chick 360 was here this morning, whispered to open up the show, which was kind of nice because it was an easing us into it type of method.
The Nintendogs live under Scott Chick's bed.
And the Element of One was here. So those are the folks who have been able to say hi and chat. If you're listening or lurking wherever you may be, we truly, truly appreciate you being here. Let's play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall into the Monster's Mouth.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, ! DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
Since the month of October-ish, we've been playing this game, and we've amassed 1,357 banked balloons. We've been cracked when it's come to this game. We'll never lose again.
No, it doesn't seem that way.
Yeah. We haven't
even come close.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, just because we've only had one balloon left sometimes doesn't mean we've been worried.
No, that was strategy.
As Sean says, I'm not worried, you're worried. Yeah.
Never been worried.
This is Myths and Legends.
It was Sasquatch.
So let's see what we can guess. We have a D from King Gray on National Gray Day.
D. Correct.
I'm telling you, every time Gray guesses D, it hits. Every time Downs guesses D, it rarely hits.
It's true.
That's why here on Gaming Morning Show, we subscribe to the King Gray D guarantee. With King Gray, the D will always work.
Yep.
Ass. Correct.
Quiet I Am Gaming guesses L.
Al. No.
Hell no.
An S from Mel B on YouTube.
Ass. Cha-ching.
I had that with KJ as well. King Gray, no, Scott Chick said, I don't think this is the Loch Ness Monster. No, I don't think it's... Oh, but by the way, I forgot to tell you that in Apex Legends with the April Fool's thing where everything becomes some semblance of a Mozambique, they have Nessie guns. And they're actually great because it pops out a Nessie plushie. And they actually are heat-seeking, so they go after your opponents, and they take like a quarter of a shield away on every hit. It's very useful.
That's awesome.
N.
N. Ding, ding, ding.
E.
E. No.
Letters. N-E letters in this puzzle. N-E letters. An A from Quiet.
A. Now that's... Yes.
Now that's yes.
Now that's cha-ching, yes. Myths and Legends. Show me. Yes! KJ!
Cracked.
Show me Pandora's Box. Available at a fine jeweler near you.
Cracked.
Nailed it.
5 banked balloons, total of 1,362. Sean, will you ask Eagle, the mathematical, if we get a perfect here, what our total will be?
He said
Nice.
It's movies! Movies. Wasn't there a movie we just talked about watching together?
Yes, the Tetris movie?
GMS Movie
Whoa,
Festival.
whoa, Bob. We're talking here. Was that the one? Was the Tetris movie?
I think so.
You have Jungle in the Book.
That's a big swing.
You take the jungle and you put it in a book. Do you want me to guess O out of that?
Maybe the T.
All right, we'll go with T. T.
T. Ding, ding, ding.
That was also a guess from Quiet. S from KJ.
S. Incorrect.
I'm so sorry, but we cannot get a perfect.
Nice.
We have an E from Quiet.
E. Yes.
Show me E.T. Quiet M Gaming, referencing Pandora's Box, said, show it to me, just don't open it. Deal. An N from Gray.
N. Yes.
An H from Quiet.
H. Ding, ding, ding.
I think Quiet was apprehensive to guess H after also guessing T and E. Movies.
Maybe. Yeah, Gray's with me. I think the second word is of.
O. Yes.
Show me F.
F. Correct. Funk.
Oh.
That's a big swing.
Return of the Jedi. Quiet is
Correct.
6 balloons. 1,368. Would you like me to put up the next puzzle, but then immediately hit Z, X, Y to get to just one balloon? Okay, we'll do that tomorrow.
No, I wouldn't like that.
We'll do that tomorrow. Nice -1, says King, or says Quiet M Gaming. Nice work. Nice work. All right, 1,368 banked balloons, Sean. 1,368, the new all-time record.
The number of balloons is starting to just feel arbitrary.
Tell me more.
You know, like 1268 and 1368 basically feel the same now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, really, we'll never lose again. That's what I know. So excited about that. Excited. We started our quest for building the Hefty Goofs, a place you can eat, and other parts of the GMS food complex a little while ago. And I think so far construction's going well and right on schedule.
Yeah. We are in Minecraft. That's a good start.
I don't think you feel as confident as I do.
No, I actually feel pretty good. We're way more established. We have a house. We have a little farm, which I expanded a little bit last time. We have the beginnings of an animal food supply source. We lost our chicken that was in our house. We still have a horse though. That's good. But we got multiple cows and sheeps and chickens. So I don't know. I feel like we're on a roll.
Okay. All right. I'll take your confidence and make it my confidence too. I just gotta get my gameplay to show up, so I'm gonna put you full screen because mine's being a little temperamental.
It happens. I'm just gonna tend to our farms while I wait for you. I've been slowly adding more seeds to this farm over here, which is good. We can let's see, we got 3 white sheep, 3 cows. Let's see if we can breed another cow here. Okay, you guys go at it.
Oh, did you put all my inventory in the chest?
Yes. Anything I collected from our
Deaths.
tragedy is in the chest.
Okay. Okay. So stand by. Dun, 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 dun. Why don't you want to find my gameplay?
Oh no, is your gameplay lost?
Gameplay come back. I was a fool for you. I don't know what happened, but I just can't live without you.
Ah. Sword.
Why'd you drop your sword?
Didn't just drop it, I threw it
There
aggressively.
we go. First try. Wow, my game volume is like going bonkers. I got like, is our music in sync? Like, are you getting almost like silver bells?
I was, yeah.
Weird.
They went away now.
Silver bells,
Give you some meat.
silver bells. Let's see, that's a stone sword. I probably an iron sword is better, right?
Yeah. And I'm cooking up some iron right now.
Okay.
I think a couple iron pickaxes, couple iron swords would be useful to take down with us. And then make sure you get some torches and some food, which I threw some meat at you.
Thank you for throwing your meat at me. Do I need string?
Nope.
Do I need a hoe?
All the hoes.
Do I need an axe?
Only to grind. You don't need an axe, no.
Okay. Do I need any redstone rubies?
Nope.
Right. But I should get some iron egots in case my axe breaks, right?
We'll take a couple, 2 swords, 2 axes, and then hopefully I have some wood and a crafting table, so hopefully we'll run into some more iron for when we need new swords.
Okay. So I will throw a stone sword in my regular inventory. I will take a stone axe and
There's
another
a-
hoe.
I just dropped a. Oh, nope. Picked it up. There's an iron pickaxe.
I also got a bucket with me.
Oh, bucket's not bad. I might grab a bucket too if there's another one.
Mr. Bucket. Buckets of fun. Alright, I'm eating mutton to get my health restored. Alright, I am getting regenerative
Here.
health. And where are these things you threw at me?
There's one right there. I think you picked up the other one.
Alright. Whoops, sorry, horse. There we go. This one.
Okay. I feel like that's pretty good. Bucket. Was there a second bucket?
There was not.
Yes.
There was. Yes, of
It
course.
was hidden away. All right. So yeah, I think we're good.
Oh, a creeper just
Uh,
blew up on me.
I think we have some house fixing. Horse, horse, you stay. Back up. Back up.
I got the horse. You rebuild.
Just,
So next time, should I look out the door or?
you know, you didn't necessarily do anything wrong there. Sometimes you just get unlucky with a creeper hiding. So.
Melby says, "Does Minecraft everything look like a box?" Yes, everything is very cubical in nature. You're doing great, by the way. By the way, this example is exactly what every house project looks like between Sean and me. You're doing great. Go Sean. Can we get a go Sean in chat? Go Sean.
Got a couple pieces of dirt.
Do you need to hold a
here.
flashlight? I got a torch.
Nah, I just need to find a door. No doors there. There's a door. All right, yeah, we're back in business. There we go. Perfect.
I put a torch. Whoops. I got out of the house.
All right.
I don't want this in my hand. So you go. What?
From my screen, you're just like this. Here, you're just like, I don't want this in my hand.
Oh, and then I need to eat again. Dang it. I mean, at least I ate before the creeper blew me up.
True.
I would be dead. All right. Are you harvesting?
Yeah, we had some wheat that was done, so grab that and plant some seeds, and yeah, we'll get out of here. Go plant these 6 seeds.
We gotta go a couple Goshans. How on earth did that hurt me?
What's that? What'd you do?
Water. Fell in that water and it.
Oh, that's our sharp water.
Why'd you throw an egg at me?
I didn't.
You did too. I watched you. Don't you gaslight
slipped?
me. It slipped, he says. This game is hard. This might be the hardest game I've ever played.
It is challenging. Are you the only remaining horse over here now?
What's happening to
Oh,
our
no,
horse
there's more over
population?
There's at least one. Ah, see, they're just over here. They're on the other side. At some point, we need to transplant these pumpkins over and make a pumpkin farm.
These are
Oh
pumpkins?
no, look out! There's a sheep.
Do you want me to grab
Save your
one?
life. Nah, we'll get it later.
Because then I'd have it. I have a bunch of inventory.
Yeah, but we'll need that inventory.
Nope, I should not have jumped as hard as I did. And I'm bonking my head all the way down. Ow, 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 ow. 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 Oh, I'm drowning. Okay, fine.
Alright. You're
Ow,
getting close.
Ow, ow, ow. Well, actually, if I don't hit the sprint button, I don't hit my head anymore. Ow.
Oh, look at all this stuff that's still here.
I like how I definitely was part of the designer of this cave.
Alright.
Hey, look at all these
So-
spider webs.
So if you attack them with your sword, they chop pretty fast, and you'll get string.
Okay.
String's not a super valuable resource, but it's not bad either. So, and then as you find dead ends, just throw a torch in there, so we know that like, all right, we've been there, and we don't need to go there.
Holy
anymore.
cow, did you see this?
Oh
Is it-
yeah, this is where the spawner was. I'll go this way to make sure there's not another spawner.
That's so creepy.
Yeah.
Good morning, Groggy or Die. It's good to see you. That's so much web. Web.
Webs. Nice.
I'm happy we're collecting treble clefs.
They're trouble.
The strings look like treble clefs. Get out of my bottom row. I don't want you in there. Alright, and so I just keep going. Oh god, there's another spider web. It's fine. I'm not panicked.
Just webs or a spider.
Well, I didn't see a spider yet, but you know when there's a web, there's a way.
Oh, there's a skeleton.
Haha, we murdered them together. I got rubies.
Ruby, 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 ruby.
Ah. Is there a Ryan death counter on this? There should be.
No.
What's higher, Ryan's death count or... Wait, so this is all already here?
Yeah.
So this is the mine part you're talking about.
Yeah. And this opens up into a cavern over here.
Someone's
So be
shooting at me.
careful. Yeah, there's a skeleton. Oh, right in front of me. There's a skeleton.
You're getting hit with a ton of arrows. I just want you to know
That's
that.
right. I'm good.
Yeah? Are you with 3 or 4 arrows in you?
Yeah.
Haha, I helped. Haha, haha. Get wrecked, skeleton. Loser.
There.
I took
So-
initiative.
You did great. This cavern we'll explore more later. Let's go make sure we didn't miss anything else in this.
Okay, I gotta eat
Mine.
more mutton.
Mutton. I hear more icky spiders. I haven't seen any, but I hear them.
Should we have like a bow and arrow yet?
You know, we could. I've never been a bow and arrow aficionado in this game until I think the main reason why is because of my panic about inventory, because you run out of arrows.
Oh.
But you can eventually get a bow and enchant it with an enchantment that makes you have infinity arrows, and then I like bows.
You have a ton of arrows right in you, so
Yeah, if only I could keep those. All right. Well, I think it's time for us to explore into this cavern.
bow and arrow, fish and auto. Gray. On National Gray Day, too. You're just crushing it. Thank you for bringing tacos.
I think the other way is easier. Let's go this way.
Yeah, I agree. I was gonna say
This
the
way
same
has a
thing.
natural staircase.
Yeah, natural staircase. That's what I was gonna say too. Happy we're so on the same page. So should I try to stay on the edge instead of jumping to the middle? You know, see how
Yeah.
how
Probably.
death-like there could be. Oh, I heard a
So-
squeak. I heard a squeak.
I did too. I think it was just a bat though. Bats make those squeaks. So this is a chest inside of
Mm-hmm.
mine shaft, which has yummy stuff like our first diamond. Boop.
Sweet. Now we can make a diamond hugger.
If only. And pumpkin seeds, which is usually really exciting if you haven't found a pumpkin, but we found a pumpkin, so we don't need it. But I took it.
Could get these more treble clefs. I don't like the bat
here.
sound. Oh, there's a zombie to your left. He's beating you up. You got him.
I got him. He's dead. Ah, there's another one. Ah, there's another one.
Leave my
Got me
friend
while I was
alone.
eating.
Leave my friend alone.
Oh, that was you.
Oh no, there's
You look a lot like.
There's one
You look a
behind
lot
me.
like the zombie.
Oh no, there's another one. It's like a spawn. It's a spawn. It's a spawn. Sean, they're chasing me. I only have 4 hearts.
Gotcha. Good. All right.
Is that a spawn?
I didn't see a spawner.
Why did
So
I
if
call
we
him a
find-
spawner?
Because it's an actual item that spawns
Right.
things.
Is there a way to get things to not default into your bottom row?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Stupid design.
Gold.
Uh-oh. Here another one. Sean, I'm running. I'm running. Is that your audio I'm hearing?
I don't think so.
Where is it, guys? I'm scared. This is like Resident Evil. Can't catch
Did we
me.
get separated?
I don't know. I'm so terrified.
Fire. You got it.
Okay, oh yeah,
just-
found him. Come at me, bro.
Just like in, I was gonna say real life, but that's not real life.
The zombie.
Just like in zombies movies, one zombie's not that bad when you get swarmed.
Yeah, I got 2. They're pretty easy to defeat, though.
Yeah, they're not that bad. You just gotta not panic. That's step one.
Oh yeah, that's me. Not panic hefty. Everyone talks about how not panicked I get. Okay, and it's hard to fit through doorways. Okay. I'm worried that we did get separated because I'm going toward a place that there's no torch.
Yeah, we probably got separated, but you can explore some.
I don't know if I want to do that. Zombies.
When in doubt, try to look for my name, because if we're close, we should be able to see each other's names. Found quite a bit of iron. That's useful.
Okay. Yeah, this is fun. Stop spawning! Oh, this is like a tunnel. These zombies, man.
They are brutal, but at least they announced their presence.
Okay. Alright, I found a dead end. I'm gonna come back to you.
Did it have more zombies?
Well, I think this has got to be a spawn. They keep showing up.
So they are going to spawn in certain areas when it's dark, even without an actual spawner. But the fact that it's been so many zombies, I wouldn't be surprised if we find a spawner. If you do find a spawner, you can deactivate it by putting torches all the way around it, which is better than breaking it, because we can use it as an XP farm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got to be spawning. I am having fun.
You haven't died. Oh,
I know, but they're just, it's annoying. They take like 7 hits. I think I need a diamond sword.
yeah, we do. But for that, we need more diamond.
Okay, I'm gonna go shut down the spawn. What's the spawn look like?
It looks like a metal cage with a tiny zombie in it.
Really?
Yeah. All right, I see a bunch of webs. I think I might have found the... Yep, I found the spider spawner that I keep hearing. So I'm going to go destroy that. So that
Okay, don't die. Do you need help? Because I would die.
Nah, I'm okay. Just going to eat.
Okay, I definitely didn't find like that icon you're talking about, but they keep showing up. I did find a resource.
What'd you find?
I don't know. Well, I just destroyed something that was green.
Uh-huh.
And so now I'm worried that I destroyed the spawn.
Nah, it'd be more obvious. It really looks like a little cage.
Oh. Oh, I must be destroying like moss or something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see a creeper. Down here you do get moss on things. Oh, no.
Sean, don't die. I can't do this alone. I see like things falling out of the dirt above me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's something above me.
I don't know. I'd have to see it. Try to watch your screen.
Oh, right. This, like, how these things are falling down.
That's gravel. So if you hit that, it's gonna all collapse.
Should I do that?
As long as you're out of the way and it doesn't collapse on you.
I think I'm getting mushrooms? No, raw iron. Why do I hear zombies all around me? I don't like the... Oh, they're there. Okay. Shut up. Sorry, I'm so mad. Oh gosh, I can still hear him. Oh god, I'm panicking.
Just don't panic.
Oh, there's like 3 of them now. Oh my gosh, I'm getting swarmed. Sean, I'm gonna die. I don't want to die. Sean, I gotta run. I'm running into no. I got you. Run. I turned the wrong way. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh,
Don't
Sean,
die.
I'm so
Don't
trapped.
die.
I'm dying. I died.
Oh no, you were slain by a zombie. I have no idea where you were.
So I'm where all the people were.
Do you feel like you went up a bunch or down a bunch?
I stayed on the same level. I never moved from where we found the original zombies.
Okay. I will search far and wide.
Yeah,
At least
I was in an area that looked a lot like this.
Ah!
Terrifying. Why is this game so scary?
It's vibes.
Why are you so pixelated? 720, 60 frames per second, my booty.
See you, spider.
So I think they were planning that the whole time. So what happened was there was no lava. So what happened was they kept hearing about me murdering their friends, and so they waited till they could all get together. Don't you die too.
Ah.
Look how you turned off the light. This is quite the battle. You gotta eat. You gotta eat.
Yep.
It's not scary. You just need to learn the mechanics of the game. I was terrified, Gray. Terrified. I believe you. I'll get better. Gosh, that was not fun. Scary.
Alright, gotta heal some. Here's zombie too. Oh, this is at least a dead end. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, it looked exactly like that. No, not that hallway. The other one.
Yeah.
You got this, Sean. Don't die.
I bet. I bet.
Is that a spider?
No, that's a bat.
Oh, you
Very
said
nice.
bat. Okay. Are bats
Scared me.
friends or?
Yeah, bats don't hurt.
So I might be down that way. No, it wasn't. There was no mine shaft. It wasn't too far away from where you found that chest.
I have no idea where that was.
Is this why we're supposed to stick together?
Yeah, but it's hard. I have a feeling this stuff is gone. I see you in there, spider. And up there, spider.
I don't like how they just kind of lurk.
Oh, there they are. Okay.
You hear zombies?
No, I see the spider spawner.
Oh, that thing.
That's a spawner.
You know, it would have been easier if they hadn't made these hallways so narrow.
Yeah, it's like they made it hard. Oh, all right. Well,
I did put torches down where I was. Well, one of the hallways, and then if you go the other way, there was no torches, but there was no lava. I guarantee that.
yeah, I think your stuff is lost forever.
No. I'm gonna go back to the farm. Alright, stone sword. Might as well make some more tools.
Yeah. On the bright side, I have so many spiders. I have the one diamond we found.
And can you make more diamond from diamond?
No, we just gotta find more diamond.
How do I make oak slab, or like the things to make the iron swords?
Oh, like a stick?
Yeah, how do I make a stick?
Do you have slabs?
I have oak slabs.
Okay, so put 2 slabs, one on top of the other, and that'll make a stick.
On a crafting table?
Yeah. Oh, all right. Is it about that time?
Oh, it's past that time.
I think I'm gonna have to just sleep in these spider-infested mines.
Sounds safe. Hi, Austin Attack 12. It's good to see you. I had a bad time with Minecraft today. What do I'm trying to do the thing and it's not working. Is it oak slabs?
Mm-hmm. Oak slab on top of oak slab will make 4 sticks. I can show you on mine.
Is it planks or slabs?
Oh, planks.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Whew.
I died, Austin.
Make it. Oh, I can. But
Hefty got sacked by the defense. That's true. All right, and then to make an iron pickaxe, I need iron ingot, but no ingot. So we don't have any iron anymore. We just have wool and carpet and
Yeah, I have a bunch of iron. I just need to come back. Yep, I need to make my way back, and then we'll reconvene, come back stronger.
good, because I'm definitely not discouraged right now.
This is Minecraft. This is how it goes.
All right, I'm organizing our inventory because I'm good at that, probably. This is how I can be useful. Is there a button I can hit to just take it instead of having to click? Can I just hit a button and it goes down to my inventory? From the chest?
The chest? If
Yeah.
you hold... Try shift.
Oh my gosh, that is so much easier.
Yeah.
I've never been happier. We have an ender pearl. Is that good?
Yeah, that is helpful.
You're not going to die, right?
No. I just keep accidentally putting a piece of wool out and scaring myself.
All right. Shift click. What a game changer that is. No, I don't want to be on
It
the
is quite
horse.
handy.
So much better. Okay. So all the stone is in one chest. All the wool is in one chest. And all the wood is in this. Well, I mean, I made that sound like they're all in individual chests. That's not true.
This is our wool chest.
Oh, actually, these should be another one.
Slowly staircasing my way back into the world of the living.
This game is hard. It's going to be okay, Hefty. You're going to make it.
Yeah. Nothing that was lost is not replaced.
I know. Except my pride. Alright, I'm sleeping. I'm not getting out of bed.
I found water.
Holy cow, it's 8:47! Alright, Sean will rejoin us in the land of the living. If you missed the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Sean's gonna die too.
We're gonna die in the water. There we go. Alright, well, this looks like a good place to tunnel to the side and stand here until next week.
Sean!
Look, this is where I live. Wait, hold on.
Can you box yourself in? Yeah. You don't run out of oxygen, do you?
No.
Okay.
Only underwater.
Alright. Case in point. Alright. Oh, you went to sleep too.
Yeah, I left.
That's why I just woke up. Sean, I had the worst dream. You were drowning.
I had that dream too.
Oh my gosh. You have a chance to give us the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News recap of the video game headlines from today. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Monday, February 3rd, and this is your News, super fast style. Marvel's Avengers going away forever. That got its last patch, and you have until the end of September to play it. So go check it out if you'd like to. Tetris founders say that future of Tetris could involve esports and medical devices. We know that Tetris, thanks to studies, is useful for the treatment of PTSD and Alzheimer's. Perhaps that'll be turned into some sort of treatment device. Stay tuned. And then follow-up news from last week. E3's canceled. Rest in peace, E3. We'll see if you ever return. My guess is probably not. But at least we have other fun things to watch this June, including big showcases from all the companies, including newly announced Sony PlayStation. Out today, we had some highlights such as The Thieves out on PC and Brianfall out on PC, but today's most prestigious award of Name of the Morning went to The Blocks Shoot at You out on PC.
Speaking of which, we played Minecraft today, and Blocks shot at me. That hurt. Will you give us a Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award nominee?
It's got to be great.
It's gotta be great. What's that?
It's National Gray Day.
It kind of feels like a default win. I mean, he didn't even show up until the last hour.
But then he showed up with tacos.
That's true.
And said something about gravel physics.
There you go.
Said bow and arrow aficionado.
Aficionado was pretty good. That's pretty good.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Congratulations to you, King Gray, today's Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award winner. It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look, it's the clip of the day. And I hope that you all took your day off on Friday like we did on ours. So hopefully you are well rested and ready to go for this Monday. Coming up later this hour, we'll tell you about a 4-year-old boy who becomes the youngest person to publish a book. Next hour, the MTV Gong from the 1980s goes up for auction. Did you remember there was a 1980s MTV Gong?
No, but when I saw the picture, I was like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that thing.
That looks familiar.
It's going, gong. That's what they'll say at the auction. It's true. Just a preview. You can almost hear it now, like I owned it. Already picked up a piece of history. Television history. Today is a trademark day of the day. It's Independent Artist Day. The trademark from nationaltoday.com. Part of our clip of the day. Going, gone. Nice job, Sean. What is your takeaway that was pretty okay?
My takeaway is that I need to keep better track of my hefties in the mines.
That's terrifying. I've found out that I'm just as scared of Minecraft as I am of Resident Evil. So, all right, we're going to send you over to Papa Paws. Please say good morning from GMS. We will be back again tomorrow as we are Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Please stay tuned for the best moments from today's show. I don't know how many of those involve me dying in Minecraft, but I guess we'll find out. So, overall fun. It's good to be back on the air after the longer weekend. So, yeah, it's good to see you all. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. All right. For Sean, I'm Hefty Goof. For us, and for everyone, for the horse, the zombies in the mine, for everyone who made it possible. This has been Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube. Statue of Abraham Lincoln there.
The Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, the Abraham Lincoln. And, of course, Diane Wolfe Marlin, the current mayor of this city that, off the top of my head, is around 11.9 square miles.
Fun fact, her middle name is also
Diane Wolfe Philip Marlin. It's also notable for sharing the campus of the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign with its twin city of Champaign. Champaign, Illinois is a fun town name.
Yeah.
If you want to watch Severance on Apple TV Plus, you'll see actor Adam Scott, and he turns 50 today.
Nice. He appeared as a contestant on Celebrity Escape Room.
Coincidentally enough, that is the premise for Severance on Apple TV Plus. Contestant on Celebrity Escape Room. Back while maintaining high speeds.
7.
Nice. Number 7 is Food Critic, earning $47,700 a year. Food critics taste and analyze food and write about their impressions for magazines, newspapers, websites, other media outlets. They can also share their opinions verbally on TV, radio, or the internet. They discuss the flavors of food, presentations, service, venue atmosphere, etc., etc. They have to have an advanced understanding of cooking and baking techniques and a history of various cuisines and current food trends.
8.
Number 8 is Event Planner, about $49,000 per year. This actually would be kind of fun. I'm probably not the most organized person to do this, but I'd love to be able to go to the events once they're going on and happening. So I'd like to be an event planner executor. Wait, nope. That sounds like I want to murder event planners.
Take them out.
Letters. N-E letters in this puzzle. N-E letters. An A from quiet.
Hey, now that's yes.
Now that's yes.
Now that's cha-ching, yes. Myths and legends. Show me. Yes! KJ!
Cracked.
Show me Pandora's box. Available at a fine jeweler near you.
Cracked.
Nailed it.
5 banked balloons, total of 1,362. Sean, will you ask Eagle, the mathematical, if we get a perfect here, what our total will be?
He said
Nice.
that I